Good day, students. So this is engineering drawing and this is module number 4. So our topic for today is all about the orthographic projection and dimensioning. So before that, let me share with you our motivational quote for today. It's all about Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. So hopefully that we will fully trust the Lord and we will not lean on our own understanding. Despite of any challenges or struggles that we are facing right now, just keep on trusting the Lord. Okay, so have a blessed day today, and today I will discuss to you the orthographic projection and dimensioning. In this discussion, you will be able to learn the lines, orthographic projection, dimensioning, instruction for individual project 4, and your project number 1. Okay, so for your project number 1, this is your clue. Try to fill in the blank out using the clues of the previous modules, and the complete instruction of the project will be at the end of this module. Blank, blank, something out of blank. So, okay. So I think you have your 3 clues already because you finished already the module number 3. 1 to 3. So let's discuss about lines. Okay, the objectives of this is to learn to explain the different line types and to learn to mention the application of each line type in technical drawings. To learn to mention the application of different symbols. So we have conventional lines, and each line on a technical drawing has a definite meaning and is drawn in certain ways. There are certain conventional lines recommended by drawing codes. Usually 2 types of width are used for the lines. They are thick and thin. Thick lines are in between 0.5 mm to 0.8 mm wide, while the thin lines are between 0.3 mm to 0.5 mm wide. Mm means millimeter. However, the exact thickness may vary according to the size and type of drawing. If the size of drawing is larger, the width of the line becomes higher. And there should always also be a distinct contrast in the thickness of different kinds of lines, particularly between the thick lines and the thin lines. Visible, cutting plane, and short break lines are thick lines. On the other hand, hidden, center, extension, dimension, leader, section, plantum, and long break lines are thin. So check this table, the convention lines and their usage. As you can see, our number 1 line type is the visible line or the object line. So it's thick, and usually we use the 0.5 to 0.8, okay? The usage of this is to indicate all visible outlines or boundary of an object. It shows the shape of an object. We have also thin line type, the hidden line or the dashed line. So as you can see, the S here, okay, yung dito, yung pagitan, the space, it's 1 to 2 millimeter. And the B or yung line mismo, it's 2 times the S, or 2 times the space. 2 times or 4 times ng spacing. Okay, so this usage is the usage of this hidden line or the dashed line is to represent hidden edge of an object. They should end on both sides by touching the visible lines and should touch themselves at intersection if any. We have also the center line. So this center line, as you can see, this is the right spacing, and this is also the right length. Okay, so the spacing is about 1 to 2 millimeter, and the smaller line or the shorter line rather, it's 2S to 4S or twice ng spacing or 4 times ng spacing. And yung width yung W pala, yung W, the longer line, that's 3 times ng B or ng shorter or to 10 times ng shorter line. Okay? This is to show a line passing through center of hole, pitch, line, etc. So, if ever you are using the circle or the pitch or the hole, you need to use this center line. So to indicate that there's a circle and there's a center of it. Okay, so we have another type. This is the extension line or dimension line and the leaders. So the extension line here is this. That's the extension line. The leader, this is the symbol of the leader, and this is the symbol of the dimension line. And we will use the teen. But teen, usually we use the 0.3 to show dimension of an object. Okay, so we have also the section line. And we use the teen, okay, teen to for representation of this line and to indicate cut portion of an object. We have also the cutting plane line, okay, so it's a tick to show imaginary cutting of an object. We have also the ISO cutting plane line. So you can see it's also thick at same with the cutting plane line. Okay, so ang pagkakaiba lang sa ISO, wala siyang arrow na pataas na, okay, yung nakakonect doon sa mismong line. And para siyang may shorter and may longer line. Okay, hindi siya yung katulad ng cutting plane na may mga dash, na dash ginagamit. Okay, so we have also the break lines. This thin long break, as you can see in the figure, meron din tayong thick short break. This is to show break of an object in order to shorten the view of a long part. Okay? We have also the phantom line or the repeat line. This is also thin and meron tayong longer line, then the space, then shorter line, space, shorter line, space, then longer line, space. Yan. So, to show an alternate position of an object or the position of an adjacent part. Okay, so let us try to use these lines. Okay, as you can see here, this is the figure. Okay, this is the top view of the figure. Then we used here, ano to? This is the cutting plane line. So pag hinati natin yan, mamaya ito, dito na yung pag hinati. So parang it's indicating na hahatiin natin to. Kakat natin to. Ano yung makikita natin sa loob? Okay, so this is the visible line, this is the dimension line, and this is the extension line. Okay. Now, you can see here the section view, diba? So dito yung sa center line. This is the construction line. To that's just connecting the other side. Okay, this is the hidden line. Okay, dashed line. So that's usage of the different types of the lines. Okay. So now let's go to the next topic. This is the orthographic projection. And the objective of this study, this chapter of this topic is to learn to explain the purpose of the theory of the multi-view projections. And we will understand the glass box method or the orthographic projection. And we will learn to mention the principal views and the combinations of the views. And we will learn here to convert pictorial drawings into orthographic or multi-view projections. And we will able to learn to represent the circular surfaces, hidden surfaces in orthographic projections, and to know the precedence of lines in multi-view projections, and to know the necessity of pictorial projections, learn the procedure of construct backs for isometric and oblique drawings, and to learn to convert the orthographic projections into the isometric projection. So this is the introductions. The all forms of engineering and technical work require that two-dimensional surface be used to communicate ideas and the physical description of a variety of shapes, and to provide necessary information about an object to the manufacturer or to any other concerned party. It is usual practice to provide projections of that object. Okay, so what is projection? This is the process in which the rays of sight are taken in a particular direction from an object to form an image on a plane. If straight lines, rays are drawn from various points on the contour of the object to meet a transparent plane, thus the object is said to be projected on that plane. The figure of or view formed by joining in correct sequence, the points at which these lines meet the plane is called the projections of the object. So the picture plane projection of project, as you can see the figure, no? The plane surfaces on which the rays sides are projected and combined of view is called the picture plane. Okay? And the view is the image formed on an object picture plane by projecting rays of sight is called, that's the view. Okay, projector, the lines of or rays drawn from the object to the planes, that's the projector. Okay, so as we can see in the figure, this is the object, this is the projector. Okay, ito yung line of rays na tinatawag natin. Then this is the view, the image formed from the object. And this is the plane of the projections. Okay, so that's the projections and its different elements. So what's the different elements again? Please type para malaman ko kung talagang nakikinig ka, what are the different elements. Your name, your section, then your answer. Okay? So we have different types of projections. We have the orthographic or multi-view projections, the pictorial projections, then the perspective projection. So let's discuss this further. Okay, so what is the orthographic projection? So actually, it's ortho means the right angle and orthographic means the right angle drawing. When the projectors are perpendicular to the plane on which the projection is obtained, it is known the orthographic projections. The following 6 views are possible in orthographic projections of a solid objects. We have the top, front, left, right, rear, and the bottom view. So as you can see, paano natin malalaman kung saan yung front? Where it's depend on where you will see or look at it. Okay, so possible ito yung front, possible dito yung front mo. But in this case, as you can see, we have here, this is the front, okay? So, ito yung view from the bottom. So, ito na yung magiging view from the right. This will be the view from the rear. This is the view from the top. And this is your view from the left side. So, how we will project it? Okay, so if we will project it using the box method, okay, the box method, so, as you can see, ito na yung top niya, ito na yung magiging rear view niya, ito yung left side niya, ito yung magiging front, then, okay, sorry for that. Ito yung magiging front view, bottom view, then the right side view. But I think there's something confusion here. Okay, so let's see if it's same with the no, it's not the same. Yeah. It's the same. Okay. So, makikita ninyo, ito na yung front view natin. So, take a look of this again. So, yan yung magiging projection niya. Okay. So, ito yung magiging right side view niya. So, tama ba? Yes. So, it's right. And left side view, rear view, then the top view. Okay, good.